Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with a new guide for you all. I asked you all in a poll yesterday, do you want to see me make a guide video to help you guys out with full power battle? And most of you said yes. So here we are. Oh, everyone's favorite game mode, just the best. Full power battle, full power battle. So you can see, I've beaten it on all 3 difficulties. It's so dumb, but, you know, they keep putting it out. So, you know, people want to keep playing it to get the rewards. I will mention here, before we get into it, you do not need to beat this in order to get your free-to-play units 14 stars. So just keep that in mind if that's why you're doing it. It may not be worth the sadness to you. But, so here, I actually just was running a test with this team setup. And with both all-out rush cards, like the strike and the blast, and then a rising rush, we still were not able to break Jiren's shield on Scream. So that's really sad. But, so I'm going to break down this video into 2 parts for you. Team building, what units you should bring, and then the actual gameplay, showing you how to play, because there is strategy to playing it. It is not just go in there with a team and you automatically win. Even if you're running the optimal team, you're going to want to follow the strategy to beat Jiren. And even with the optimum team on Scream, it's going to be RNG dependent on if they give you the Dragon Balls and stuff. But first, we're going to check out boost units. If you have any of these boost units, you should probably be running them. If you have MUI Goku, run MUI Goku. Run MUI Goku. That's like an automatic. You should be doing that. Zamasu. If you have the new Vegeta, run the new Vegeta. Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. Now, the thing with this that's tough, the extreme girl unit that you have to bring, the only 2 boost units are the 2 new ones. So you may not have either, which kind of sucks. But that's how they did it. So there's that. And then you should have Krillin and Tien. They're both free to play. There's no excuse for you not to have them if you're trying to do this. If you don't have them, go get them and then come back and do this. Don't try and do this without them. Just, yeah, let's not even go down that road. So let's get into how to build your team. So when you're running this, you have a few options here on what you can do. So you can run Zamasu in this spot if you don't have MUI, or you can actually run Evolution here. Evolution has even better... Oh, do I have him in the... Oh, I have him in a bench slot there. Evolution has better buffs than Zamasu, but Zamasu is a red unit and Jiren is a yellow. So again, you don't want to bring any purple units into this. Just going to keep that in mind. Jiren's yellow, so don't bring any purple units. That's not a good idea. You don't want to be doing that. Like, come on now. Let's not do that. So you can decide who you want to bring in the God Key slot. If you have the blue Vegeta... Let's see, where is the... Yes, if you have this blue Vegeta, the new one, the transforming one, maybe you summoned on that MUI banner. You didn't pull on MUI, but you got the Vegeta. You can run him here. You should run him there if you have him. You should do that. That is something that should be done. But if you don't, you can run Evolution in this slot. And he also has a buff, and he's not one of, like, the newer units. If you don't have Evolution, then I'd pick your strongest, you know, Tournament of Power character, someone that you feel will do the best. I've seen a lot of people running Bergamo. He's a defense type, so you can kind of stay alive for a little longer. Lots of people run Bergamo in that spot if they don't have Evolution or the new Vegeta. So you can run Bergamo there. And again, run someone that just isn't a purple. That's up to you who you want to run in that slot, because if they don't have a boost, they're all effectively the same. Although red is, of course, strong against yellow. So that's something to keep in mind. Then here, you can run Red Rosie. You could run Fasha if you want to. She's another choice that a lot of people have because she's a very old Red Extreme. You could run the Extreme Videl. I would not really recommend B-Pan. She's kind of pretty old. You could run the kind of new Red Extreme Mai if you have her. You know, you could do that. I'd pick your strongest girl Extreme unit that is not a purple as well. And then put them in the slot. I'm just going to keep Rosie there. And finally, you should be running Krillin here. Krillin should be in the slots. Oh, that actually reminds me. We're going to take Tien out of this slot, actually, because I'm going to try this for you all. So you're going to want to run Krillin there. But here, you can actually run Tien. Where did Baldman go? There he is. You can run Tien. Tien is a boost character, and he's free. You can run both of them. You can run Tien here. I'd actually... I guess I have Universe Survival Saga equips for Tien, but yeah. So we're going to do that there. Oh, nope. So we'll put those on Tien. And we have Zamasu, Tien, Rosie, and Krillin here. So this is who we're going to rock and roll with. And we're going to see if we can beat him. Now, my main goal here is to just show you the strategy. If we win or not, even again, if you're running the optimal team with MUI, the new Vegeta, Jiren, and Krillin, it's 50-50 you're going to win because it's just RNG dependent. Jiren's always going to attack you right away, so you can just vanish, right out of that and avoid the attack. Something to just keep in mind. And for most of it at the beginning here, it's just you trying to whittle down this man's health. That's all you're going for here. You're just trying to whittle Jiren's health down. Once he gets down below 100, he's probably going to pop his main, heal all the way back to full, because this game's so much fun. They just know how to give people, like, a good time, game modes they enjoy. So, we're just going to keep... Oh, good. Jiren will PV you a lot, and then hit you with a blue card, because this game sucks. But there's one of our all-out rush cards. You're going to want to save it, though. Do not just pop it right off the gate. So... we're going to slowly gain our Dragon Balls here so we can get that rush. Super important to get your Rising Rush. There goes Jiren popping his main, healing all the way back to full. It's like a 50-50 whether he hits your teammate. Maybe your teammate will be smart and vanish. Maybe they won't be and they'll get hit. Yeah, it's just something you got to live with if they get hit. Obviously you hope they don't, but oh well if they do. Not much you can do about that. Sometimes the bots are just extra dumb. I mean, they're always pretty dumb, but sometimes they're just like that extra level of no brain cells going on. I'm actually surprised here that Tien is the one getting beat up here, because normally I've noticed with most people that I've seen, Jiren targets the girl, like, all the time. That's why there's the meme. You may have heard other people mention it. Jiren hates women. Yeah, that's why there's that meme, because Jiren always seems to be targeting the girl character. I guess Jiren might hate bald people more than girls, though. That's what I'm getting out of this. Can you stop PVing me with the blues? Like, that? This is more than I've ever had happen to me in one run. It's not okay, alright? I'm trying to win here. I've taken the most damage of my team. That's rare. That's rare. But again, we're just trying to whittle down his health. You're saving on to, you're saving your important cards for when he does his Ultra Burst. Which he will do once he drops below 73 million health. So, your goal is to just get him to around 73 million health. Then he will do his Ultra Burst. So... Zamasu does heal on strike cards, though, so that is a nice reason to bring him. Krillin also heals himself, because he gets a lot of green cards, so, yeah. That's why you kind of want to bring Krillin over Tien, unless you're doing what I'm doing here, because you don't have the other boost units. You're running both of the free-to-plays. But being able to stay alive is the most important thing in this. You want to stay alive, because if you're dead, you lost, and then you can't win, so... Stay alive. We're about to get him below the threshold where he's going to activate his Ultra Burst here. So, there he goes. You're going to want to avoid the danger zones. Hopefully your teammates avoid them. Or they're dumb like Rosie and just didn't avoid it right there. So, Krillin and I think Tien will probably... Yep, there we go. They'll both pop their mains. You're going to want to all-out rush. You can wait if you want them to use their blue cards. That's, it's up to you. They don't do, like, a ton of damage, but... So you do your strike rush there. Then you're going to activate your blast rush here. But you're going to have to get your taps. You're going to want to get all the taps to... you're going to want to get to 25 taps. That's your goal. That's what counts as perfect. If you want to tap more than that, you knock your socks off. Then I'm going to fire off my cards here on Big Boy Jiren. Try and whittle his health down. We're going to have to use our Rising Rush. If you're running MUI, you're going to do enough damage where you're not going to have to use your Rising Rush on this stage. You can save your Rising Rush if you want, because MUI just does so much more damage than Zamasu. I did it with MUI, that's why I know. So, you'll do that, but we'll do our Rush here. Absolutely lay into Big Boy Jiren. Alright, we break his little shield. And we all get to live to fight another day. Now, your next goal is to try and get, more cards, more Dragon Balls, and save your all-out rush cards. You can try and keep your teammates alive, too. You can cover change for them if you want. It's more important you live, obviously, because if you die, the whole thing ends. Doesn't even matter if the rest of them are alive. That's just it. Oh, we've actually avoided that. That's big. He didn't just PV us. Alright, so again, Now you're just whittling down his health, saving your cards, trying to get your rush and whatnot. Tien's gone. Now it's just me and Krillin. As you can see, Krillin has like full health because Krillin heals a lot. Krillin heals a lot. So, Krillin's going to be here for like most of this fight. Alright, now I just need that last one that's attached to the... There he goes. He activates the burst. Avoid the zones. Hope your teammates do as well, depending on how many you have alive. You want to hope they do that. Alrighty, here we go. I don't have my blast all-out rush yet, though, which is very concerning. If I don't get that, I'm definitely not going to break this dude's shield. So we're going to all-out rush here with the strike. Hopefully... Oh, there's our blast one. I see it coming in there. So we get our perfect. That one's pretty self-explanatory, by the way. You just want to get the circles when they match, like, the smaller circle. Alright, give me my all-out blast rush. Let's get this out of the way. Uh-oh, I hope we do enough damage. I hope we have enough damage in us. I hope we have enough damage in our little bodies to get this done. Oh, no! Ah, get there, please! Oh, my goodness. I fluffed it. I shouldn't have used that blast card. That's on me. Alright, well... Either way, I'm not sure we would have actually broken his... little... Oh, he avoided that. So, don't do what I did there. Hit him with the rush. Don't try... It's because Zamasu doesn't do, like, a ton of damage compared to MUI. But if you break his shield there, then it's just free cruising. Then you just want to try and kill him. You want to throw everything you have at him to kill him before he can get to a third break. You're going to want to, you know, use your Rising Rush. If you can get another one before he uses his Ultra Break, use the all-out rushes. But that's the main strategy. You use your 2 all-out rushes, because if you Rising Rush before you use the cards, they'll be gone, and you can't use them, and you don't want that. So just follow my strategy there. Again, sometimes your teammates will live longer because the AI will just perform better. It'll just be smarter sometimes than it is other times. Sometimes you won't get the cards you need, although with this team, since you're not doing as much damage, that normally means it'll take longer, which means you'll have more time to get those cards in between. But again... You want to get the Dragon Balls, and you want to get the all-out rushes. Save them for when he goes into his Ultra Burst stage. Use the 2. Use the Strike and then the Blast, or the Blast and the Strike. Doesn't matter what order you do those 2 in, but use both of them. Then use your Rising Rush. Then if you still need to do more damage, you can pop your main, or hope you get enough cards to do the excess damage needed to break his barrier. Break his barrier. Do it again, just as I showed you there. And then just at the end, after he does it 2 times, go for it. Go for the kill shot on that man. Get him out of there. Because if he goes into a third one, I mean, you can try and break it again, but it's not going to be fun. Let me know. When you get to 3, you're probably not winning. It's very unlikely you're going to win. So, I hope this helps you guys out. I have beaten it on all 3 difficulties. So, again, go through those things. If you don't have either of the Vegetas for Universe Survival Saga, run Tien. Run Tien. He's a boost. You could run, even if you have Evolution and maybe you have like a 2-star Zamasu and you have like a much higher star Evolution, you can run Evolution instead of Zamasu and then put Tien here in this slot. Because I mean, if you look at their buffs, Zamasu just gives 100 there to the anti-burst. Vegeta gives plus 200 and sustained damage cut. And then Tien gets 400, base health up, and cut. So you kind of want to run Tien and Krillin if you're not having, you know, all the boost units. So just something to keep in mind. I hope this helps you guys out. If it did, make sure you leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Go follow me over on my Twitch. There's always a link in the description and I think in the pinned comments. You can join my Discord if you want to, you know, maybe talk to some other people, get their opinions on things. Just talk about Legends or anything, anime, whatever the heck you feel like talking about. My Discord server does not discriminate. But yep, I hope that does. Well, I hope you're having an amazing day, staying happy and healthy, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.